Guys, I have to come clean. For the past few days I've been smelling a lot of cocaine and Kokain Intense by Rammstein, and in this video I'll be going in depth into both of these scents, and as a bonus I'll rank them both among my other fragrances. So without further ado, let's get testing. So the immediate impression is that both of them smell vaguely sweet, and both of them have this underlying bitterness as well. I get a lot of phenolic type of a smell, and that reminds me of a paint smell. It smells to me pink if we're going into a synesthesia territory. They have quite a bit of raspberry smell, which is also adding in my mind to that pinkness. So the white version for me smells a bit more floral. It is definitely less strong initially than the intense version, and the original is slightly more toned down, and I like it definitely a bit more than the intense version. I'm definitely getting on the intense version a bit of a shower gel vibe, which I'm getting less of in the original. And if we're going into the main three parameters that I go into at each stage, here for the intense, strength is around 8 out of 10. For the original we have around 6 out of 10. The uniqueness for both of them is around 5 out of 10. I have smelled a lot of this DNA, at least in some parts. It seems kind of apparent to me that these are trying to get into the Tuscan leather territory by Tom Ford, while kind of dropping the leather part. So we're left with this kind of a narcotic, synthetic smelling, raspberry, phenolic scent. And the pleasantness is the part where I get the biggest difference. For the Kokain Intense, it is 4 out of 10. It is slightly negative. I wouldn't wear this. And for the Kokain, it's a 6 out of 10. I can't say I enjoy it a lot, but it is definitely less bad than this one, for me personally. The original smells considerably less strong than the intense version. It has this white floral smell to it too, and I can say that the synthetic smell, it is less pronounced in the original than the intense version, but it's still there. At the opening, which is 10 to 15 minutes into the scent, it smells considerably weaker. It smells around 6 out of 10. The uniqueness is roughly the same, and the pleasantness, I still don't like it, to be honest. I definitely get this shower gel vibe here. It is still sweet, still slightly phenolic, still quite a bit of raspberry ketone smell, and I think that it has also some vanillin in there as well. As for the original cocaine, the strength has gone to around 5 out of 10. The pleasantness, uniqueness stays the same, and I get a bit of a bubblegum vibe. The white florals are still kind of there. Obviously the raspberry ketone, the vague sweetness, the core parts of the scent, they're still there. So that's kind of what you would expect. At the heart, about 1 to 2 hours in, Kokain Intense, it gets considerably weaker again. So it gets 4 out of 10 for me, strength-wise. It still has that raspberry, it still has that vanillic smell, still a bit heady. I like it a bit more, I guess, so it's a 5 out of 10 now. Strength-wise, 4 out of 10. And in this stage, cocaine has really died down to a skin scent for me. So 2 to 3 out of 10. It is a faint vanillic scent with this characteristic raspberry smell. In the dry down, about 4 to 5 hours into it, the intense version has become more likable to me. So I like it like a 6 out of 10, and the strength has become about a 3 out of 10. So it's getting close to skin quite a bit. There's still quite a bit of sweetness. It's still kind of raspberry-ish, and it still has this kind of a glossy texture for me, and it's fine, I guess. It's still there. What I can't say about this scent, the original, which to me has basically almost evaporated. I get a 1 out of 10 scent here, strength-wise. It's just this very soft vanillic scent with some musks in there, and that's about it. And in the deep dry down, about 8 to 12 hours into it, the intense version, it is still kind of lingering in there, kind of a characteristic smell with this slightly muskiness, vanillic, raspberry. But when I got into this hot, steamy shower, this scent, it really opened up for me in a really pleasant and unexpected way. The steam with this raspberry scent, with the shower gel vibe that it has, it really fit there, which was kind of surprising for me. So ranking both of these scents, I think shouldn't be too hard. The Kokain Intense version, I don't like it. It's not quite bad, but it is definitely mediocre for me. And the Kokain original, I definitely like it more than the Intense version. The next level is okay, right? Do I like Fig more than this? Yes, I do, for sure. It is miles ahead of this. Then we've got the Guerlain. I'd say that Kokain is worse than the Guerlain, Homme, Eau de Parfum. And is it better than the Vietnam Star? I mean, Vietnam Star is not even a perfume, so I guess it is better than Vietnam Star in that sense. If you're interested about another Rammstein fragrance, here is Rosenrot.